Vibe coding, once called the future of programming, promised to let anyone build software by simply telling AI what they wanted. No more messy syntax. No more learning Python or JavaScript. Just pure creative energy. Describe your idea and watch an app magically appear. Sounds like a dream, right? But in 2025, the hype met harsh reality. Behind the scenes, AI coding created as many problems as it solved. Here's the uncensored story of how vibe coding rose, exploded, and finally hit a wall. Welcome to VibeVerse, where we expose the truths behind tech's hottest trends. Today, we'll show you the wild journey of vibe coding, a movement where natural language controls AI to write code. It democratized development, empowered millions, and lowered the bar to entry. But it also flooded the world with buggy apps, zombie projects, and what coders now call AI slop, messy, unreliable code built mostly for the vibe, not for quality. WHAT is vibe coding, coined by AI pioneer Andrej Karpathy. Vibe coding means building software through conversation with large language models. Think ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini. Instead of manual code, you send high-level prompts like, "Build me a restaurant finder app," and let the AI deliver the magic. In its pure form, vibe coding is about giving up control, embracing the chaos, overlooking technical details, and letting AI figure it out. Programmers stopped fussing over functions, and instead just kept asking for changes until it feels right. For anyone frustrated by code, it was a revelation. The rise with Elms achieving superhuman code generation by 2025, startups and solo creators leapt in. Vibe coding took over hackathons, TikTok, tech memes, and university CS projects. YouTubers posted vibe builds of entire sites in minutes. New products like MenuGen, Bolt, and Lovable made custom sites, no real skills required. Companies barely checked AI code for bugs or security holes. The result? Explosive growth. Over 25 million apps launched in a single year, nearly half coded by AI from prompts or templates. The problem? The reality of AI slop. But then, the cracks appeared. Apps broke in weird ways. Security researchers found critical exploits in vibe-built services. Clients complained about random crashes, slowdowns, and random, hallucinated buttons doing nothing. Programmers quickly realized that when you skip reading or testing the code, AI often spits out the fastest, not the best, solution, what the industry now calls AI slop. Code was tangled, unmaintainable, and full of weird shortcuts. Some apps lost all source files, as the AI forgot its own logic from previous sessions. Suddenly everyone asked, did we trade real engineering for short-lived convenience? The culture shift for a moment. Vibe coding was a badge of honor in tech circles, proof you were ahead of the next big thing. But soon, experienced devs and companies wised up. High-profile failures. Remember the Slop Shop food delivery app hack, embarrassed brands. Users grew suspicious of buggy AI-generated apps. A backlash took hold. The hashtag AI slop trended on X, while forums like Hacker News exploded with posts about disasters caused by unchecked code. Demand grew for not just building, but reviewing, documenting, and understanding every line. Things vibe coding skipped. Why did vibe coding fall? The core issue? Vibe coding made programming accessible, but sacrificed the essential skill of critical review. Most vibe-built apps worked for demos, but collapsed under real-world users, security pressure, or scale. Businesses faced fines for violation of privacy and accessibility rules caused by AI shortcuts. For junior devs, vibe coding became a crutch. Many couldn't read the code AI created in their own names. The democratization hype gave way to the cost of instability and risk. Where does AI fit now? Was vibe coding a total failure? Not quite. The movement pushed the envelope, inspiring a new wave of guided code practices blending Elms, careful review, and human expertise. Forward-looking teams now use AI as an assistant, not as a replacement. The best devs use natural language prompts for scaffolding, but always audit the result for bugs and maintainability. AI-generated code still powers rapid prototyping and simple scripts. But for production, security, and high-impact apps, seasoned engineers are back at the wheel. The vibe is now balanced with discipline. Conclusion: the future. The story of vibe coding is a lesson for all of tech. Sometimes, the future is built on vibes, but the best code still needs skill, oversight, and human understanding. AI Slop is real. The hype cycle moves on, but the magic happens when creativity and engineering work together. Will the next wave of AI tools finally deliver on the vibe coding dream: creative, trustworthy code generation for everyone? Or will AI Slop forever haunt tomorrow's tech? Only time will tell. Subscribe to VibeVerse for real talk on tech, AI breakthroughs, and the stories behind the code.